Good morning, everyone. My name is Lisa Faremouth Weber, Sadhindar, and I'm sitting here this morning with...
My name's Laurence Dial Gobind.
And we're really excited to share with you a practice and information on our second chakra known as Svadhistana, or the Sacral Chakra.
Center of creativity and movement.
So we're going to start by getting tuned in. So whenever you're doing your practice or as you're moving throughout your day, take moments where you're tuning in. So we're going to use our breath and sound. So Dial, will you guide us?
Yes, thanks Lisa. So a nice mudra for Svadhistana is to have the hands in the lap, right hand atop the left, palms up, and the thumb tips lightly touching. And here, like we're breathing from a bowl of water of our hands as we breathe from the bowl of the belly, expanding it out as we inhale, and buoyantly deflating as we exhale, receding the belly to the spine, feeling the buoyancy of breath, the body, and breathing from the pelvic floor, imagining energy, water in the hands, like you're drinking the breath.
Good. Now we're going to use sound to tune our body, our mind, our emotions, our psychology into a place of wholeness and stillness. Dial, will you tune us in?
Yeah, gladly. So with the hands now together, pressing firmly at the heart, we're going to tune in with the Kundalini tune-in mantra. It is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om is the infinite creative ocean of consciousness. Namo, we recognize, we bow to this. Guru Dev Namo, this within me, my soul, myself, my light, and my inner teacher, I bow to. So to begin, take a deep breath. Let it go completely, surrendering the breath. And this time breathing in to chant Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Om sense the vibration and relax the breath, relax the hands.
Thank you. So for those of you who don't normally chant, that opening invocation begins with the sound O-N-G, Om. And when you do that, you're pressing the tongue against the roof of the mouth, which then stimulates the frontal lobe of the brain. So it's a unique opening invocation to the Kundalini yoga tradition, different than the Sanskrit invocation of Om, but they both essentially have the same purpose in the sense that you're tuning in, acknowledging the sacredness of yourself and your practice and what's about to happen. So in the science of yoga, chanting is known as tonal phonation. So it's not just like hippy-dippy, yogis making funny sounds, but it actually starts to stimulate the pelvic floor, so it strengthens our pelvic floor, and then it expands our lung capacity, which is so important for your cardiorespiratory wellness. Now, let's get into the playfulness of the second chakra.
Please.
So you notice how I'm wearing my orange scarf, and Dial's wearing his orange turban, which I'm going to steal, by the way. I really like it because it sparkles.
Good luck.
and I'm going to just share with you some of the associations about the second chakra and how you can take a lifestyle approach, a playful, practical approach to keeping it healthy, thus keeping your sense of well-being. So it relates to our sexuality, It's located between the hips, okay? It's about pleasure, emotions, creativity, and relationships. Okay?
Communication, feelings, being able to share and express those, communicate them.
So going through my own personal recovery from, being a codependent or, a wounded child, right? I found that through my experience and through research that the root of many of our issues have to do with a dormant or damaged second chakra. So we can all benefit from healing that space, that energetic, subtle body space within us. You can play with crystals. You can go get tiger's eye, carnelian, amber, orange calcite, citrine, anything orange or sort of in that sort of brown, orange, red sort of color place. Now, it's associated, so we're made of all the elements, and the second chakra associates with the element of water. So if you don't have your water, if you haven't drank some water this morning, go grab some. We're gonna have a sip of our tea. Taking a bath.
Chamomile.
Yeah, chamomile tea, taking a bath, swimming, drinking your water with lemon. These are all ways to keep that space in you strong or healed.
Being fluid, so drinking enough water, being hydrated, and feeling connected, even praying with the water, connecting with it. We are bodies of water. We're like 75% water, and this is our blood and other fluids, and this also resonates with sound and vibration. So recognizing the field we share with other bodies of water, and our Mother Earth and the Lake Michigan that we live with here in Chicago, Evanston.
And you may be near an ocean. You may be near a big, huge body of water. So spend time near the water, submerge yourself in water. The affirmation for your second chakra is I feel, or that tastes good, that feels good. So it's like that, it's like that. Other affirmations might be, I am a creative being, I deserve to enjoy life, I welcome sensuality into my life, I am worthy and lovable. I am worthy.
I love that one. Yeah. I'm worthy of joy, I'm worthy of pleasure, pleasant. I have this word pleasance, like a pleasant presence when we're abiding in the center, and then living and sharing from there, and being worthy to really enjoy the bubbling ecstasy and joy of life. That's what this center is about.
And from a sense of self-regulation, you want to hang out with people like him because he's regulated, then me sitting next to him or talking with him, he helps me we co-regulate now. So that's why it's important to pay attention to who you're choosing to be around, or what you're choosing to be around, what music, what movies, what books, things like that. So when your second chakra is balanced, you're creative, your emotions are balanced, you're joyful, you're passionate, you're fertile. When you're not balanced, you have a lack of creativity, you might be withholding intimacy, you may be over-emotional, or you may just not be interested at all. So just things to pay attention to.
Yeah, this is the center of attraction and opposites, but then those opposites uniting, balancing, and the resolution of duality to start to enter into communion through communication, and then the union of love in the heart, and then that's for the balance and the harmony and the resonance, and as you said, the containers that we hold, and then how you described me as, being that resonating force for one another to come to balance.
Yeah. So there's different ways that you can help yourself. So one time, one of the things I did in my life was I painted everything orange. My front door was orange. I brought orange flowers. I painted my nails and my toes orange. I bought orange flowers. So infusing yourself with the color orange, because that's the color that relates to the second chakra, making orange smoothies. Like today, I'm gonna make butternut squash for the Thanksgiving meal tomorrow. So I have a whole recipe that I'm working on, but just playing with that color, cooking that color, seeing that color, eating that color. Those are playful ways to heal that space, that subtle body space in you. Other ways might be to do something creative. So at our retreat, we made holiday wreaths. So I like to go and get furniture from the alley that people are throwing away, and then get my chalk paint and paint it. So doing something creative.
Yeah, for me it's movement and dance. That's how I love to move my energy and feel creative flow in a really free and fluid way, connecting with the water and into the dance.
So I'm excited about that because I love to dance. So I'm gonna let Dial share with you some movement practices, but he just moved this mandala, which I wanna show you in case anybody wants to buy it. So a local artist here in Wilmette made this, and it's really beautiful. So if you're interested in it, DM us and we'll ship it to you, okay? But I'm gonna step out of the frame and hand it over to Dial.
Yeah, so not doing the most free-form dance, but we are gonna have kind of a bit of a movement dance here. So a good posture for Svadhistana, which translates to one's own place, sacred space, is butterfly pose. So you can think of the wings of the butterfly being the knees here, and bringing the soles of the feet to touch together, holding the soles together. Heels close to the pelvis, fingers interlaced over the toes. Here you can bounce the knees up and down like you're flapping butterfly wings, and then moving forward and back along the pelvic floor, the sit bones. Really subtle, gradual, slow movement, feeling that flow, kind of following the river of your water, of your energy. And here we're going to chant the Bij mantra, the seed mantra for Svadhistana, the Sacral Chakra. It is Vam, or Vam rather. No, we are going to chant Vam, V-A-M. So taking a deep breath and chanting with that breath, chanting with your energy, and really feeling that resonance in the sacral plexus, in the pelvic floor, in the sacrum. Vam, 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 Vam. A few more. Vam, 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 Vam. And then deep breath from the bowl of the belly and pelvis. See that you sense the subtle vibration and resonance of the sound at the pelvic floor, and surrender the breath. Let go. You can unwind the posture. Another beautiful pose to relax in, and good for starting any yoga practice, and especially a yin pose here, is to use a bolster and then staying in that butterfly pose, and then just resting back, allowing the arms at the sides, palms up, knees wide, and to rest here, ideally having the whole back supported too. And to just breathe and meditate here for a few breaths. And you can really stay here as long as you're comfortable, as long as you like. But that's to open the hips and pelvis. And that's really an important joint, center of balance between the lower half and upper half of our body. And that's really what this chakra is all about. Thank you. you for balancing with myself, with Lisa and I.
Bye, you guys. We'll see you soon.
Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.